بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين ثم الصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد صدق الأمين إمام الأنبياء صلوات الله وسلامه أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله نويت سنة الاعتكاف. Whenever you enter a masjid, our Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam upon told us that whenever enter masjid, make the intention of nawafil itikaf. As long as you be staying in a masjid, you'll be getting reward of nawafil itikaf. So inshallah ta'ala, we don't wait the month of Ramadan whereby we spend the last 10 days in the masjid and we make an itikaf. Dear viewers and listeners of our YouTube channel and our Facebook channel, I just request you to subscribe and to love and to follow and to call others and to share our videos to other brothers for the entire world so that we can spread our religious to those, even those one who are not Muslim. Inshallah ta'ala, we will get barakah. Today I'm gonna talk about a little bit or a work which you can do so that Allah Azza wa Jalla can appreciate, or which other people can look on and appreciate you. Like today in Uganda, we have lost our sheikh, our grand sheikh, who has been very inspiring us in religious, Dr. Anas Kalisa. So we will gonna miss him so much. We who have been his students, who has been learning from him. So, but what have we learned from him? Dr. Anas Kalisa, what I can talk about, that he has been a very faithful man, a Sunni, a strong Sunni. As a Sunni, we have lost a very, very great sheikh who has books, who has been revealing lessons, especially in Ramadan. We will not look on the properties he had, but the knowledge and what he has been delivering to us from the sayings of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So, my brothers who are there, it's time for you and me to think, what are you going to do so that Allah Azza wa Jalla can appreciate you, and so that people can look on what you have done and be inspired, and they can be always missing you, like us. We're gonna miss our sheikh. We're gonna miss our sheikh. Other people, they're gonna miss him for a little time. But we who have been learning from him, who have been listening to his audios day by day, who have been recording his speeches, we're gonna miss him so much, because every time we'll be there, we want to listen to him, want to go to sit in his dars, but we are not going to get that time. But you need to do something which you're gonna live when people will be remembering on you. Remember, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that a human being once pass away, three things which he may live and which may be following him. If you live when you have educated someone, or you have planned something where people they can eat like a fruit. So, my brothers and sisters who are there, who are in Uganda, who are abroad, think before you disappear from this world. Remember, last time when we made our video, we talked about a 70-year-old man, the way how he was crying for paying money of breathing, of oxygen, of 24 hours. But how much can you pay? But when Allah Azza wa Jalla just needs you to glorify him and to do something small which can be people be looking on and remember you. Not remember you, but to use that to glorify Allah, to look on that, like the speeches of our Dr. Anas Kalisa. We just put Allah Azza wa Jalla to give him Jannah Firdaus and to meet our Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam and to enter Jannah without accountability. It's the only we can give him, nothing more. But it's only what we are still remaining with is what he has been teaching us, so that we can look on that and we can tell others, and even you can see what he did. that is gonna lead his he has left the legacy of his knowledge to us who has been learning from him. Others, we have learned how we can make social media platforms from him. Remember, he had Next Media, very many televisions and radios. We have been listening, and every time we can be there when doctor is gonna give a speech, so that we can sit there and learn from him a little bit. So my brothers and sisters who are there, please sit down, count yourself. Like I'll talk about the organization I work with, Dawat al-Islam. We have a book. That book is called Self-Accountability. We call that book Self-Accountability, Madani Ina'amat. Self-Accountability daily is having some questions which it asks you that really, have you done this work today in Islam, so that you can be aware of what you're supposed to do before you disappear in this world. Remember, life is very short. Soon we will be buried in a dark grave, but salvation is underlying and following the commandments of Allah Azza wa Jalla and following the sunnahs of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So my brothers and sisters, please and kindly please, before Malaikal Maut visits you, be ready. Be when you have done something which you can give back to Allah. Be ready when once they ask you questions, you have the answer. And not be there when you are at school, they bring a paper, they're asking you questions, you are looking on the roof. Your answers are not on the roof. Your answers are in the head. You're supposed to get them from your head, from your brain, what you have been learning and what you have been doing. So it's the time we have, to you and me, to sit down, you glorify Allah, you talk about Him, you make others to love Him, you learn the books, you love Him, you love Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and so that you can inspire others to learn from you, to know how to glorify Allah and how to love Him. It's the only work we have. Remember, we're being created, we humans and jinns, to glorify Allah, not to do other things. But remember, Allah even knew that we may need something. He gave us time for glorifying Him and time for doing other things. You go to your workplace, like today, I'm in my office. But after, I will go and glorify Him. I'm in the office, I'm working. After working, I need to glorify Allah even when I'm on my computer. Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah wa Allahu akbar. You send salawat Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Like as I started with the salawat al-Nabi, as-salatu was-salamu alayka ya Rasulullah wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Habib Allah. Is salawat, is to glorify Allah, to show love. Remember, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, since he departed from this earth, but we are still remembering Him, we still follow Him, we still love Him because of what He did and what He left us to do. Now even doctor has been teaching us, has been telling us what to do, so that we can reach to Allah when we have something which we can say to Him once He asks us some questions. So my dear brothers and sisters who are viewing this video, it's what we can learn from what doctor has been telling us, doctor what has been teaching us, and what are we going to do for us after, because now he has gone. We who have been listening to him every week, we were expecting to hear something from him in Ramadan. So now it's upon you and me to sit down, count yourself. And those one who may need the book of self-accountability, yes, in Dawat Islam we have it. Dawat Islam platform in Uganda, yes, we can find that here, Kololo, opposite Kampala Parents. Those one who know Kampala very well, Kampala Parents, we're there, we are located there. You can come and visit us. We do very many work around the world, around the globe, not only in Uganda. So inshallah ta'ala, we just pray for Allah Azza wa Jalla, to pray to Him, to glorify Him, and we pray to Allah Azza wa Jalla to give Jannah to our Sheikh. We just pray to Allah Azza wa Jalla to forgive all the mistakes our Sheikh has done to this earth, and to give him good rewards for what he has done, inshallah ta'ala. Please don't forget to subscribe and to love our channel. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu.